guys, today we're talking all things avocado, which it seems like there's two camps, people who either love it or hate it. And then there's the people who maybe are just trying now to get into it because they realize how healthy they are. They've got so many vitamins and they're packed with nutrients. They're fattening, but it's a good fat. So it's one of those healthy fats that our body needs. They're also filled with fiber. They have folic acid in them. So there's a lot of really good properties to avocados. Now, here's for those of you who are not familiar with avocados, this is an unripe avocado, and this is what a ripe avocado looks like. And basically, the way that you can tell is by the color of the skin, obviously. And this unripe one is very hard if I try and press on it. This one has like a little bit of give to it, like I can leave a little tiny imprint. So that's how you know that it's ripe. Now, I've been eating avocados almost all of my adult life, and I just realized or found out like about a year ago that I would get really frustrated because I'd want to have guacamole, or something that night, and I'd go to the store looking for ripe avocados, and it's really hard to find ripe avocados sometimes, and I would get frustrated. However, the best thing to do is to buy your avocados green like this. And it just takes a little bit of planning ahead, because then you put them on your countertop and you let them ripen. So did you know that avocados actually don't ripen on the tree? You harvest them before they're ripe, and then you let them ripen the rest of the way after they've been picked. So your best bet is to buy them green, let it ripen on your countertop. It could take 3 to 5 days. If you're in a hurry, then you might want to stick it in a brown paper bag, and you can put an apple in there with it. The apple releases ethylene gas, which makes it ripen faster. So seal up the plastic, the paper bag, and leave them in there for a day or so, or however long it takes, but it will quicken the ripening process. So your best bet, because the problem is if you buy them in the store like this, a lot of times they're bruised from people picking them up and throwing them around. So how do you eat an avocado? First of all, if it's ripe on your countertop and you're not ready to use it yet, then put it in your refrigerator, and that will help stop the ripening process or slow it down dramatically. Now, what you're going to do is wash it real good before you cut it, because once you cut it, then you're kind of piercing the skin, and you don't want to drive whatever's on the skin into the flesh of the avocado. So you can use a knife to cut around the outside. I, however, love these avocado tools. I picked this up, I guess, on Amazon or somewhere. And what this does is it has the knife on one side, which is great. And then when you open this puppy up, it should look like that. That is a really yummy looking avocado. So you would just scoop out the flesh with a spoon. And on this side, if you're using a knife, the way that you would get the pit out is you need to throw the knife in like that and give it a twist and then pull it out. However, there are huge amounts of injuries in the emergency room from people doing this, that hand injuries. I think it's supposed to be like one of the #1 injuries that they see. That's why I love this puppy right here. So it has these little things that you just put on there and pull the pit right out. That is worth the price of admission right there. It does have this side, which has these things that supposedly you can like scoop it out into little slices. Mine have broken already. I wouldn't even buy it for that. I don't think that's, whatever. So now you have your avocado. Now here's the thing. If you only need half of an avocado, eat the side that doesn't have the pit in it and leave the pit in this side. The pit actually helps keep it from ripening. Then just wrap this in. They have avocado keepers. You can use saran wrap, whatever, some Tupperware. You can even take some lemon or lime and put the juice on the outside. That will keep it from oxidizing, which is when it turns brown. And the last thing is when you scoop this out, what I like to do is flip it over once it's out and then take off any little brown spots that might be on it before you use it. Other than that, enjoy your avocado.